the United States.
Is there a link to the thing?
I tagged you on Facebook in it, Jimmy, and
What's that sound? What's that?
See, it fucking starts happening when we're about to get on, and
What's that? What is that?
This computer. Oh, we just gotta keep that down.
Is it this? It's a goddamn computer.
I don't hear.
What are you hearing?
It's like this really high pitch. There it is.
Are you hearing it?
Yeah. Gone now. See, yeah, what is that?
That's terrible. Oh,
It's great podcast here.
Great stream going on.
Mentioned you in a comment.
Me? Oh, me? Oh, boy. Shadow the exit podcast. Oh, okay, so we got about 11 minutes till we're on the air. We're just making sure everything's good to go pre-game. We should have some music. We can play anything we want here. Do we have music?
I don't know. You gotta tell me when do I
Yeah, where's
the how do I?
It just has the Austin Public.
What link are you looking for?
The one of us on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh.
It should be up right now.
Okay.
So just share that.
What was I saying?
To get
no, what were you asking? How do you do the
where
thing?
it is? Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Anyway, this is compelling radio. Why don't we get some music on there? Are we? Oh, sorry. Do you need to be turned up there? Here, I'll put on something on from the board here.
On it.
Some of the greatest hits.
That's right. How do I do a watch it party?
Doesn't matter who comes, they lead interesting lives, and now it's time to let them shine. We will interview all the fresh out of the crew, kick-ass people of all time.
We've got questions, they've got answers.
Kick-ass people with
there we go.
Nicholas and Brian and Jan.
I found the watch party.
Emergency. The fresh
Live
exit.
watch party! Exclamation point.
All right,
We gone flirting.
turn it down.
Oh,
We
that.
gone flirting. There's a no
I was like, what is that?
We
That
gone
sounds terrible.
flirting. The Bible is why we gone flirting.
You guys like that song? What other songs do we have? Can listen to.
I've got SoundCloud
Johnny
pulled up. If
Molinari.
y'all
Johnny
play my volume.
Molinari coming into us from where's he at? He's up in He's up in New Jersey, I think. What's that? What's that mean?
Nick Splains.
Share? Do I hit share?
All right. Well, I don't know.
Hey, turn up the volume from my computer. I got something going.
Okay, here
Got
we
it.
go. Oh, that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. If you guys want to give us a call, the number's down on the screen. We're going to be going live to Austin Public, Channel 10, at 9:52 on the Los of Austin.
Time to waste, no time to lose. That's why I double down on booze. A whiskey and a beer.
Oh.
whiskey and a beer.
Oh, it's not the studio version.
Johnny Molinari, I thought I saw you there. We got who we got?
No prospects, no love.
John. We got Michael. We got Alan.
Whiskey and a beer.
Oh, getting ready for the show, guys. Starting in a couple minutes.
And a beer.
Gonna be talking about a couple things. What do we got? We're gonna a little bit of the impeachment bullshit. We got.
He's gonna try not to cuss again.
We're gonna try not to cuss, and so we're gonna talk about the shooting in Dallas. I wanted to talk about the Trump what's the fatigue that's happening. Trump fatigue that's happening on the inside, and what do you got lined up?
Let's see. We've got Russian pranks.
Oh yeah. Did you watch it? I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch it either, but I knew it happened to.
Did he
somebody
watch?
else, too.
Did Brando watch it? Brando, did you see what was going on that Russian pranks thing?
No, I did not.
I gotta fix his color. He looks terrible.
Let's see. I've also got Beto in the news again, Mr. Robert Francis O'Rourke.
Frankie.
Good old Frankie O'Rourke.
That's
Should
terrible.
just tax exempt statuses for charities here? Should we take those away from certain charities there?
Look at how.
ABC reporting news. Maybe we can get into the Trump rally protesters that happened, I think, in Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken, or Houston. Let me see. Let me double check. Minneapolis. I was way off.
That's a little better. There we go.
Protesters spitting.
Brando.
And then we got some funny videos. There's got this funny Alex Jones one you guys got to watch. It's you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it for reals.
Am I?
Oh yeah,
For reals.
for reals.
Old camera 1 looking good, Brando. Looking
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
Let's see what camera 2's got. Oh, that's a terrible shot of you, but you look good. You look good, bro. Look good. Let's check out camera 2. That's the Jimmy solo. Oh, it's a little out of. I need to get that down. Let's store shot Jimmy solo. Boom. Was that clicking?
We should have also. They're just staring. Are they just staring at your? What are they looking at?
They're looking at this right now.
Okay, could you?
I'm getting all our shots right.
We should have some sort of
Just video or something. Yeah, we should.
standby screen on maybe, but really really dim. Like it almost looks like a watermark. You know what I mean?
Bam. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Camera 2. My jam.
You having fun over there, Jimmy? Where did he go?
I think he went to pee or poop.
Oh, he better
Pee or
squeeze
poop?
it out. Oh, there he is.
He went to pee or poop. Do we have the monitor off? All the lights are on. We're good to go. What time we got? We just got 7 minutes.
No.
What
We
is-
got 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
2 minutes at most right now.
All right.
2 minutes.
Hello to everybody that's joining us on the stream, everybody that's joining us on the watch party. Thank you
Party.
so much for joining us. This is
2
Emergency
minutes.
Exit Podcast. We go live at 10 on 10, and we're going to be getting this this thing called Emergency Exit Podcast rolling real soon. What do you think? I think but I don't want to move. So can we...
Should I scoot over? Oh, you're just checking that.
Yeah, there. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Boom. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Hold on. Boom. Boom. There's the go. There's the go. There's the go. Boom, boom, boom. Got it.
Got him.
Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I'm done. I'm done with the prep. Everything's ready to go.
I know. We were ready like an hour ago.
Under a minute.
What do we got? Oh, we got everybody who's tuning in. Man, Amy, you see that Amy right there that just joined us?
That's not what's current.
Is that's not current? Amy, do you remember
see, I
in
have
the
a little
basement
note
of my
right-
house, I made you look at the stars on my ceiling? That was my, I don't want to say that was my go-to. That was my go-to with you, girl. That was kind of my go-to. I had did you have the glow-in-the-dark stars on your ceiling?
Of course,
in
many of them.
your sexy dungeon, which was the basement that you moved into.
I never
once
had a
your
basement.
20
Your
seconds.
parents didn't let you move into the basement?
We
Oh, you
didn't
didn't have
ever
a
have a
basement.
basement.
Oh, dude, you didn't know. You didn't know what childhood was like until you had a basement. Let me tell you this. If you didn't have a basement that you could make into
7.
your own, like I had couches. What is that, seconds?
4.
3. Yeah,
Yeah,
3,
2.
2, 1.
All right. Finally 10.
Thanks for listening, Amy.
You are now listening to.
Oh, they're coming to rob us and rape us, and
That
they're
is
coming.
I don't know where you're hearing that, but literally nobody's saying that.
I know English people that aren't supposed to be here, but I don't complain about them.
I'm not trying to out you, but I
get
want-
me in a gotcha moment.
No gotchas, because I do gotchas, but it's not a gotcha, okay?
They all know you as like a Alex Jones apologist.
Yeah, pretty much. Alt-right adjacent, I think.
Alt-right adjacent. liar, a racist, a lunatic,
An N-word hater.
no.
But in the event of an emergency, your regular exit might
That's
not be
right.
the quickest or safest way out.
This emergency exit is painted on.
There's no way out. There's no way out. We're through.
That's right. This is what it sounds like when worlds collide, finding common ground and breaking the divide. This is Emergency Exit. This is episode 125. Today is October 14th, 2019. It is again 10 at 10 at Austin Public in our floating tin can. Far above the world. I am Los, the libertarian. Hi. Joining me as always, is my man, both on my left and on the left.
On the left.
Is Jimmy, Orange Sherbet Man, Bad Preston.
He's so bad.
So bad. Streaming us live to the world is the Concrete Man himself, Brandon the Hard Hat Mitchell.
Oh, that's a different name there. The Concrete Man.
The Concrete
I
Man
like it.
himself.
I like
I
it. How
just
y'all
caught,
doing out
I
there?
caught myself in the monitor. I had like a really red face. You know, I've noticed recently that something that I do, like when I'm doing a task, I hold my breath. It's like if I'm like tightening a bolt or screwing in a screw or like tampering a thing, you know, or who's what's it, a goolywag, I am holding my breath, and it's become a problem in my old age because I've recently come close to fainting. So
Really?
yeah. So I don't know if that's diabetes or not, but I'm just telling you, don't hold your breath, folks. If you're a person that does tasks and you from time to time find Brando, you do tasks.
I do tasks.
Do you hold
yes.
your breath when you're doing these tasks?
I don't think so. I would probably pass out if carrying a bag of concrete, something like that. You could pass out. You gotta breathe. Breathe, Jimmy. Breathe.
You gotta breathe.
Oh, I was on that
Just
fade.
breathe,
I
Jimmy.
did a little too long on that.
He was like faded. Anyways, you guys, hey, welcome back.
All right, yeah.
It is 10 at 10 on Austin 10.
Yeah.
We are back again, you guys.
Listening to us on Austin Public, and then also if you're watching us on the live thing that I've shared, I have no idea how this works. What have I shared? Because we're live, right?
I think we're getting that from your phone.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Interference, probably.
But so I shared a live thing that you put on Facebook. Is that what it is?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, from Emergency Exit Podcast.
Yes.
So like our page, Emergency Exit Podcast, and that will allow you to get notifications when we go live in the future. Also, we've got that other one. What's the other Left Hash show? Which
From the Left Hash.
they talk about sports.
If you like
It's kinda
sports,
stupid.
be sure to check them out.
Okay, but Brando does that one as well. Brando, how tired are you right now?
I got a little bit of a nap today. I was telling Carlos when I got here. I got off a little early. Got like 2.5 hours of a nap.
What's up?
It's fucking great, man.
Yeah.
Did you forget to record over there?
No. Oh yeah.
Jimmy. Anyways, guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about some
Totally.
news. Stingray law
Totally forgot to
enforcement.
record.
We'll talk about Russian pranks, Robert Murdoch, another shooting in Dallas. God, I hate to hear that one. Insiders have Trump
Why
fatigue.
did you say it like that?
I feel bad for him.
Hate to hear that one.
Hate to hear that one.
It's just tough for the
ABC News, Trump rally protest. We'll see if we can get into any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely going to try to get in our second hour. Redneck Hammer Fists. Alex Jones sucks at Mario Kart.
I edited.
I know. I see that.
Yeah. So what is that? Is he playing Mario Kart? It's Alex Jones playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, you'll see.
Okay, so it's gonna be
so
fun.
Christopher Columbus talk, maybe a little bit.
Got a couple other
Nigerian
things.
Lost in Space.
We're going to talk about politics, but first and foremost, we always enjoy a new brew before the show, and so we've got our Brew World Order.
It's the Brew World.
That's right. Another Brew World Order coming at you. This week we've got Mighty Swill from Austin, Texas.
That's right.
We've got the grapefruit spiked seltzer here with us.
Going for it.
4 grams of sugar, 5% alcohol, 110 calories.
And if I was to read anything in a sexy, sultry voice, it'd be like a sunny day with no plans and mad cannonball skills.
Mad cannonball skills.
They're talking about diving into a pool.
I'm about to jackknife
Cannonball.
myself.
Oh yeah, the sweat rings.
Let's cannonball
Let's
right
do
into
it.
this.
Yeah.
If you like White Claw, this will
All
probably
right.
beat its ass.
It's a lean shirt.
It's dangerous.
All right. Wow.
It's
It
dangerous.
hits you hard with the grapefruit.
It sure does.
You know, I used to have an aunt that every time we'd go over to stay at her house, aunt, what do you say?
Aunt,
You say aunt?
auntie-aunt.
We go over to her house. You know, I was used to eggs and bacon and biscuits and stuff. We go over to her house and it'd be oatmeal and half of a grapefruit, and then she would like
Get the grapefruit spoon?
police how much sugar you could put on top of that grapefruit.
I've never had grapefruit with sugar
So
like that.
I think of her when I drink this, and I'm not thinking so fondly.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm giving it a 2.9.
It's so-
2.9. It's a very
Wow.
grapefruit, but it is delicious.
When I
And
say dangerous, that means you can drink tons of this and just not. It doesn't taste like alcohol. It tastes like juice.
It's 11% juice. I don't know if you knew that.
My goodness.
Yeah.
And right here it says It's made by Mighty Swell Cocktail Company in Memphis, Tennessee,
But it's born and bred in Austin, Texas.
and it's made for Mighty Swell
A
Cocktail
walking,
here in
talking
Austin.
contradiction, and you know we love those.
Take one more sip.
He's left, I'm right, and I say go Trump. He's like, oh, Pelosi's the
Anyways.
lady.
I want to give this a high rating, and it's going to get a 4.95.
Whoa!
That's right. What do you think, Brandon?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Does your girlfriend work for this company?
Yeah, that's dangerous. I feel like I should be at the River Boys.
That's right.
Oh, I'm gonna go with a 4.2. That's right.
All right. And that's the Brew World Order.
Fade in,
He
Jimmy.
was giving you the instructions, dude.
It's the Brew World.
It works. It works. It works.
Yeah, Mighty Swill, not too bad. Do we still have the what? You got the effects still on there? Yeah.
Oh,
Is that cool?
sorry.
Okay.
See, now we're both. I was just digging the sound of it. It felt
yeah.
good.
So today was on the Google thing. It was what's his name? Johann Peugeot's birthday.
Who?
He was the guy that invented that thing where if you spun the thing and then you put like the picture of they took pictures of a horse like as it was running and then like they put those pictures.
Oh,
and then they
animation.
spun
Yeah,
it.
I did
Yeah.
see that.
So
It was the first
like
form of
the
animation.
precursor to cinema.
Yeah.
So
I remember seeing those in Disneyland.
forget his name.
It blew my freaking mind, dude.
Something Johnny Pascal.
You get to draw something and spin it in this, and you look at it from like a little slot, and it moves.
They don't have
You can
those, but
animate.
in museums, which are government funded, which you hate.
What?
Yeah. What would you like to talk about first?
Well, let's go with your first. Let's go into the news.
Okay.
Jimmy. And knows that's right. We coming at you, coming with the light. We got the news. We got the news.
Oh, my mom's
We got
listening.
the news. We've got the news. Yeah. We got the news with
Jimmy.
and knows.
That's right.
Well, we got the stingrays exactly why the Fourth Amendment.
Do you know what the
was written.
stingray is? Did you read this article?
I didn't read this article.
Why
Why don't you
didn't
tell
you
me
read
a
this
little
article?
bit? I was working.
No, I post this stuff so that you'll read it and learn about it so
Well,
that I
why
can
don't
just...
you tell everyone about it?
So that, look, this is the
I'm
thing.
sitting here listening.
All right, stingray. Stingray is this thing that the police have.
Okay.
That
what does it do?
It reads your cell phone.
It reads it.
It can hear all of your cell phone stuff.
Well, who likes that?
Nobody, right? But they can do it. They can just set up a stingray and grab all your stuff. This is a thing. Also, I'd like to tell people that this is a good time for you to call 512-477-2440. And when I say that this is a good time to call, it's because I put something on the docket for us to talk about, and I read the article, of course, and I know something about it, and some of my friends that are in the technology world shared it and brought it to my attention, but I don't
Let's see, the
I don't
Stingray.
remember
Police
much.
have the power to collect your location along with the numbers of your incoming and outgoing calls and intercept the content of call and text communication.
So they have the power to collect all of your information.
And they do this
the numbers, the incoming
without you
calls,
ever knowing it.
and then they can just grab it. So this has been a problem because police have been using this to track down and implicate perpetrators of many domestic crimes.
Okay.
But so ultimately, what we're looking at is this is like pre-crime. This is what's going on.
Minority Report.
I mean, because think about it. Haven't you?
This is
How
freaking
many-
Tom Cruise, man.
How many of your friends have gotten a little lax on the phone? Like, remember even back in the day, were you?
You would never mention anything like,
yeah.
"Oh,
and
I'm
you
gonna
were-
come over and get a G bud."
You were even scared when somebody was like texting you on your old pager with like a 420 code.
Yeah,
you were like,
yeah.
whoa, 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 dude. Drop the 420 code.
421, man.
Yeah,
Take
421.
it easy, dude.
411. on the 911, and then I don't even know what code you would have for are we hanging out and partying, but back in the day you had them, right? Nowadays,
I never had a pager,
I don't
but
have
I called
friends.
them.
I have
Left a message.
eliminated my life from friends so that
From friends in general.
they don't text me with anything that I might be sketched out about.
Okay.
So do you have anything to worry about? And then you, as a libertarian, how do you feel about this so-called tool to keep us safe?
Dude, I hate it. I don't want it. But the thing is, it's like they make you sign into these contracts where they probably bury that in there. Oh, you waive the right to be private or something to the police, and you sign it without knowing it in those long contracts when you get a cell phone. And of course, like, what can you do, man? What's the violation? Let's see. Information from potentially thousands of phones is being collected every time a Stingray is used.
Yeah.
Signals are sent into the homes, bags, and pockets of innocent individuals.
So they can read like all of your devices, and like your last visited websites.
Now, is this
and
through
everything.
Wi-Fi, or they can just do it through the?
Look, it's saying that 68 agencies in 23 states have this device.
It's scary.
So, it's only a matter of time. Now they already have another like Austin Police. They use a system that monitors social media, and so they can put in like the keyword bomb, right? And then just put an area. And so like if somebody was to say something like, "Oh man, that show was the bomb," it would pop up if it was like on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and they know that person's location, where they tweeted it or Snapchatted it. And but if also somebody was like, "By the way, all of y'all are going to die from a bomb," then that would also pop up. So it's like, but if you're like, "These mushrooms that I just bought from Los are the bomb," then all of a sudden you're in trouble. You know what I mean?
I suppose you're right. Well, I don't think anyone likes Stingrays, but somehow they have the right to do it because we've signed a contract. Yeah. I hate it. I don't like it. What are you gonna do? We all need those cell phones, and somewhere in that they can. Also, it saves a lot of lives. I'm sure it probably stops a lot of crime from happening, which
do you
is
think
even
so?
scarier. What the hell? I definitely don't want them to like bust in and like, oh, they got to give you some reason.
Well, speaking of
that's like blatant.
Speaking of
against
like
privacy,
saving people's lives.
Okay, speaking of saving their lives,
the police like having pre knowledge of a potential crime. Let's talk about what happened in Dallas.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna skip down to the Dallas
We're
stuff
gonna go
there.
right to the Dallas
Sorry,
stuff.
see, this is what he has to deal with.
So now,
yeah, dude, the Dallas thing.
Listen,
when you told me about it,
so we just
didn't
dealt
look
with
into it.
Botham John.
Yeah.
He was killed by that detective, and she was a level up from her apartment, went into his apartment, shot the guy dead. Right. Terrible circumstance. She was found guilty. She's going to jail. She'll probably be out in 5 years.
You know what really chaps me about this? We did a story once a while back about a guy who, like a homeless dude who fell asleep in someone's couch or on someone's bed. Just they wandered into this house. It was unlocked or something, and he had Popeyes, porn, and some weed. And he was and they found him. They came in, found him with all this stuff. The guy, no one died. No one died. It wasn't no cop. What I'm trying to say is, she should have got it way worse.
Well, and then
she got only 10 years,
listen,
and they're appealing that. And
yeah. And I'm not one to talk about unsubstantiated facts, but I've heard that there's. Can I mention a rumor? Can I mention a rumor? I'm going to just say it's speculation.
It's a speculation.
There's speculation that there was some information that was not inadmissible during the trial that was her tweets to the alleged victim, right? So, well, not alleged victim. Why would I say that?
Victim blaming over
he
here.
was the victim. So, anyways, she was tweeting him, and there was some heated conversation between the two of them. So that says that there might have been some motive and some predilection, what's it called?
Premeditated. That's my man. So here,
so anyway, so now
NBC News.
we're back in
news.
Fort Worth, not far from Dallas.
That's right.
And so you don't have a problem with Stingray, even though you're a libertarian. But now all of a sudden we just got a simple thing called calling 911 and saying, "Hey, can you check in on my neighbor? Can you check in on my neighbor? Her door is wide open. I was wondering if you could go over there and check on her, and just see if she's okay, because I care about my neighbor and I want to see that she's okay. Thank you, police, for going and doing that."
Yeah.
And then so here we are in Fort Worth, right? Where are we at? Okay. We're in Fort Worth. They fatally shoot a woman while she's babysitting her nephew over the weekend.
Jesus.
And this officer is now charged with murder. He resigned today, and they charged him with murder. He's currently being held $200,000 bond. So, neighbor called for a welfare check. The cops go over there.
Wait, a welfare check? So like it's just over just a couple bucks on a welfare check?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you mean like a welfare check, not a welfare check.
What is the welfare of my neighbor? Not like, is she allowed to collect welfare?
Oh, jeez, Murphy. All right, go ahead.
No, dude. So they go. He goes to their house, and he's like, and they're sleeping. They fell asleep while playing video games, and
they were actively playing.
They were playing video games. They were asleep, but then they are awoken to the sound of some scurrying in the backyard, which is the officer. Do you have the video? Do you have the body cam video?
Yep.
Let's watch this. This is the body cam video.
Volume up.
I got the volume up. Maybe there's no sound. There it is. Oh, it comes on 30 seconds after they turn on their camera. It looks like, look at that. It looks like it's kind of thrashed in there. Is that blood on the ground? Probably not. T-shirt.
Just
sneaking around. Sneaky sneaker bug. Adrenaline pumping.
Yeah.
I think I caught somebody.
It
looks like somebody broke in a bit. It's all dirty.
I'm fighting for...
Hold up. Here we go. Is it coming?
Hasn't called in any... Oh, he steps on something and makes a noise. What's that? Is that another officer?
Some trash on the ground. Just a dirty place. That's all. I couldn't hear what he said. Pretty bad audio.
He said, "I'm going to shoot these people dead."
He said that?
I'm a cop.
He was, I'm a cop.
Put your hands up! Show me your hands!
Jesus, Murphy. Jesus.
Hands up. Show me your hands.
Holy moly frijoles. Whoa.
Hands up. Show me your hands.
Holy moly. Why has the video got to stop? Isn't
hands
there
up.
any more?
Show me your hands.
Still going. It's breaking it down frame by frame.
Okay, so we're looking at, I guess we can you put the little one up?
Well, I think
what do we got?
They came out and trying to say that there was an actual gun that he saw is what kind of triggered him to shoot. Because, I mean, if you look in this video, or, I mean, I just lost it or whatever, but it does have a couple frames where there is something that looks like a gun. But
what?
Yeah.
Is it the reflection of his gun in the mirror?
Well, here, I'll pull it back up if you...
Yeah, I want to see that. But, so, this is
what?
This is what I'm telling you that we're dealing with.
This is what I tell you.
There are people that are on the police force that are scared. You cannot be scared and be a police officer? What was that person scared of? He was scared of his life.
First of all, well,
right? So you need to you need I am I wrong when I say that if you're a police officer, you need to just understand that
you got to be
signed
brave.
up.
Yeah, dude.
You signed up to die for your
so don't be so selfish. Go up.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the video ready.
And it's wait.
Right,
What do we got?
Is this the same video?
Just watch it.
Hold up a second.
No, put your hands up.
I mean, I can definitely see if this was a reflection.
Still
I bet
frame.
you that was a reflection of himself.
Oh, that's
Go. Can you go back again?
Hang on. It's still.
That was like a picture of. What is that?
It's a toy gun. It's got a. Isn't that a? Or it could be a fiber optic.
No.
And they didn't find anything on the other side that looked like that, right?
I killed this woman.
A yellow
for
hand.
Playing video games with her.
Yeah,
with her kid.
absolutely.
So.
Well, I mean, we need to see some more.
Once again, I'm saying take all the guns away.
No.
Even from the cops.
No.
Take all the guns away.
You think that's going to work?
Because you're worried about needing the guns because you want to fight the police, right? Then let's just make it so, like back before 9/11, no more army can be on U.S. soil, and then we just have like the National Guard just in case. And if you want, you can join the National Guard. If you join the National Guard, you can get all your guns, and you get to hang on to a gun at home if you're in the National Guard because you joined the freaking local militia, and then everybody gives their guns up. Gun cops too. And they just walk around with billy clubs. What do you think? Like, how can you fight against that idea? By the way, give us a call. 512-477-2440. I want to take your guns. My name is Jimmy Preston. I want to take your guns. There's nothing you can do to stop me. There's no way that you'll ever speak up against me because I know you're not going to call 512-477-2440. Have you been paying attention to me, or what are you doing?
I've been actually trying to watch this clip and try to pause it at a spot, but I can't really tell anything.
It's a bullshit video.
Well, yeah. I don't know how bullshit it is. But
anybody that's saying that there was a gun or that he could have even seen a gun in that split second, show me your hands, bam, you're dead. Nope. He's going to jail, and if he doesn't go to jail for a very long time for murder,
well, he needs due process.
Then something is seriously wrong with this.
If this is their evidence, it's not convincing me. I'm still trying to look at it. And, well, he wouldn't have been all bright if it was a reflection of him. It would just be a reflection of that light. But he must have saw something that definitely made him think that, and it definitely. I don't know if it was a woman or not doing it.
Are you trying to justify this?
No, I'm just looking at it like we don't know the rest of it. We just hear, okay, we see the one shot and he killed both of them, was it?
This is the reason why he's going to be arrested and charged with murder, because he didn't follow protocol.
Did he kill the child and
no, he didn't. He just fired one shot and killed the aunt.
The woman.
Yeah.
Man. All right, well, that sucks.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
what a Debbie Downer.
Sucks for
why
them.
Why would you pick this as a story to talk about? Well,
you picked this as a story, you jerk.
But this is what I'm trying to get through your thick freaking skull, Carlos. Is that it's not all race based, right?
You always make it race based.
But
or sexist somehow.
In this situation,
we were watching that video.
In this situation, I believe what
of me and Lemon and Lime. We were singing. You're like, oh, are you doing her? Like were you doing her? Or something like
you were singing.
You go straight to that kind of stuff.
A djembe with a girl
singing
in a band,
Ruka,
and you had a guitar slung across your back, and I bet that you probably also went to a uke.
No,
did you play a uke?
All right, we got a phone call.
Did you play a uke?
No. Not in those things. Hey, you're on the air. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm talking about these guys. The two guys that are talking.
Yeah, let's talk about those guys.
Okay, the guy on the right, he's very right when he says fear.
Fear?
Fear, yes.
Yeah.
Suspicion is not fact. It is fear.
Right.
And a lot of these cops, they go through all this training. You know, they say they're well trained and everything.
That's
but
right.
you cannot train fear. It's either in you or it's not. When you become a cop, you have to know, you have to learn to control your fear.
Now,
if you can't control your fear, you're going to wind up, you know, like that cop did, shooting right away. Anything's going to scare him.
Yeah.
Now, are you speaking from experience, or are you a former officer?
No, I'm former military.
Okay. Now,
I served in Vietnam, so I know.
Now, let me ask you a question, because I've got a very controversial stance on this, but I think that there should be a break from your military service before you jump into civilian service with a gun.
Really?
I agree with that.
Because I believe that if you're not properly vetted, you could be more prone to respond to a situation.
Like a 2 or 3 year break or what?
Right, because a lot of these guys come back, like I came back, and then PTSD hit me years later. And this won't be happening to these guys. They're okay for a year, 2 years, 3 years, but you never know, and all of a sudden it hits them and they don't even know what's hitting them.
Right.
And a lot of these guys come back gung-ho, you know, hey, I carry a weapon, and they want to do it again, and they're this mindset that a gun is meant to kill the bad guys, and everybody to them is a bad guy.
Well, and when you're in a combat
situation, that's a generalization that we shouldn't be making about cops.
When you're in a combat situation,
okay,
right.
it's anybody that's not wearing the same uniform as you is quite possibly the enemy.
Yeah, right, sure, I agree.
But
like in Vietnam, you know, only the North Vietnamese had uniforms, but you were fighting the Viet Cong, which were regular people from the village.
Right.
You know, just like in Iraq and Iran, you can't tell the difference.
Right.
You know, so that's the difference between like World War II, where the enemy actually wore uniforms.
Yeah, that was like the
last.
Are different. That was the last conventional war, or maybe Korea.
Right. You know, the enemy, they wore uniform, but some, like I said, in Vietnam, there were villagers. They would cut your hair during the day, and at night they're trying to kill you.
So what do we do? How do we vet the police officers to get the fear out of the equation?
You can't control fear. It's either in you or it's not. But I'm just saying, this cop, there was 2 cops. What I understand.
It looks like there was another cop that was there.
Okay, 3 cops. You see somebody in the house, you send one to the back, and you wait. You wait it out for a while to see what's going on. Or else, you know, you call out, you start calling out. I mean, you got bullhorns, you know, you don't have them anymore or what?
Right.
You shout loud enough. Because this woman, obviously, you know, she was not even aware of what was going on outside.
Right.
She might have had the door to... you know, get fresh air. Who knows?
But aren't police trained to shoot when they see a barrel pointed at them?
Well, it all depends. Was a barrel pointed at did she point a barrel at the guy?
Well, see, I don't know if that's true or not, but like,
I don't either.
I don't think anyone knows. But don't you think that he might have saw something that resembled that and made him like trigger his training?
Well, look at what happened in Dallas with the woman, the police officer.
Right.
There was nothing pointed at her.
Yeah, nothing was pointed at her. Well, see, yeah, there's something going on
and
with
the
Dallas police.
Wrong. She did things wrong. She didn't ask for backup. You know, she didn't follow protocol.
Right.
I mean, that's crazy. You come, okay, let's say you're out. You come home late at night and your door's busted open. Are you going to walk in?
Well, I'm
gonna actually.
I think I would.
I'll tell you right now. Because I'm not carrying. If I see that my door is broken into,
I always carry.
I
a blade.
I call the police.
Come at me.
Well, whether you're carrying or not,
come at me.
That's not gonna make you. That's not gonna make you
cut you.
It could, it could kill you either way.
Yeah.
Just because you're carrying a gun, don't mean it's gonna save your life.
Because
when it comes down for the real the real scenario is that, you're going to take out your gun and somebody's shooting at you. It's not like your practice target sits there.
Well,
somebody's moving around trying to kill you. Man, your hand is shaking, your adrenaline is going, and
hey,
you're not prepared.
What's your name, caller? What's your name?
Well, my name is Lopez. Last name,
Lopez.
let's keep it Lopez.
Okay, Lopez.
All right, Lopez.
So listen,
I served in the Marine Corps.
Thank you for your
I
service.
was in Vietnam, 69, 70.
all right, you want us to call you captain or
No, I was no captain. I was just a regular guy.
Put that hand down, boy.
So now I grew up knowing that if you pull your gun,
yeah,
it's to use it. You don't pull your gun.
Well, you point it while you're walking, just in
case.
case.
Well, not necessarily. You can pull your gun. I mean, you can pull your gun and tell somebody, put your hands up. Let me see your hands. Okay, you can do that. You don't have to pull out your gun right away and just shoot.
Right,
you
of
have
course.
to have a reason.
There needs to be a couple
because
seconds.
Because like I said, you suspect something. Suspicion is not fact. It don't mean you're doing something wrong. That don't give you a right to go shoot the person. You got to really know if they really got a gun. How many people have been killed because they're carrying a phone in their hand. And then you get a situation where the cops come and some guy's got a phone in his hand and you got all these 15, 20, let's say like 5, 6 cops yelling and screaming at the guy. Put your hands up, get down on your knees, and giving all these commands, and you're just standing there frozen, like what? Everybody's yelling at you. They don't know what your mind is. You might be a little bit drunk and you're not comprehending what they're saying, and everybody's yelling at you. It gets all confused. It's chaotic scene.
So shoot first.
Well, no, I would not shoot first.
He was just kidding.
But, well, I can only say, there's always time to go back and say, okay, the person is in a house. Okay, surround the house. Start. One person calls out and say, the police out here, you're surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
And this is a different situation. Like, even if she had been, like, if she started hearing some noise, grabbed her gun, and was, like, looking out the window with her gun, and he shot her, who's at fault there?
Exactly. What she's probably seeing is someone trying to break in.
The thing is, he didn't identify himself, from what I gather.
That's what I
see. He definitely should have said something.
Said, hands up. He didn't say he was a cop.
Show me your hands.
He shouldn't have been trying to catch somebody in the act. He should be.
I'm just saying he did everything wrong as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. So
it's
unfortunate. There's 2 lives that are 2 families that are ruined.
I'm just saying it's all because of fear. That's the main thing. You got a lot of cops. They know what they're getting into, And a lot of times I get so tired of hearing cops say, "I feared for my life." Well, then you're in the wrong line of work.
So hey, Lopez, I got this idea, man. It's this invention. I'm gonna throw this out there. Just put it out in the world. I don't even care if I make money on it or not. But like, I want we've got the body cameras. I want something that is like an EKG sticky pad that the officers put on their chest, and it goes back to headquarters, and it's monitoring their heart rate. And if somebody's heart rate goes up due to a heightened sense of fear or like a fight or flight type situation, they can
shut their heart down.
Somebody at dispatch can go like immediately.
He's like
tase
yeah.
Anytime you're in a stressful situation, your blood pressure is going to rise, your heart rate is going to rise.
That's right.
That's normal. That's human. That's part of being a human.
I got to think back at headquarters. They're able to see these body cams live now. We've got the technology, so
they should make them 3D cameras too.
I want to be able to say, Officer, 292, pull out for a second.
He's with his wife at the moment.
That'd be a good thing to have, but that's not reality because everybody's blood pressure and your blood pressure goes up, your heart pressure goes up, your adrenaline starts flowing.
And
that's
then the
natural instinct when you're in a situation like
build
that.
An algorithm
but
to figure
the
it out.
body counts can also go up if
and
we're
the thing is,
blinded by
the
fear.
cops got to be more. I don't know. Let's say you can get 10 cops in the same situation. Maybe 2 would have done things different. Maybe more. Who knows?
Right.
But I think, as far as I'm concerned, this cop did everything wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
Lopez, awesome, man.
that's
Hey,
the bottom line, and that's why this lady is dead.
let me ask you a question, Lopez. Are you
Right.
listening or watching to us, watching us on Channel 10, or how are you watching us right now?
Yeah, one of the channels. I forget what it is, but
Channel
but
10.
the only reason I thought about calling because the guy on the right said fear, talking about fear.
That was
and
me.
Yeah, you're the
that's
guy on the
main
right.
thing, fear.
The smart guy with the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, with the beard.
yeah,
Smaller
well, the
beard.
guy with the beard, yeah.
Yeah.
But he said it's fear. He
Yeah,
he was
he did
right
say
when he
it's
said
fear.
the cops, they know what kind of line you're getting into. It's like when you, like I volunteered for Vietnam, all right? I volunteered to go into the service at time of war.
thank you
So you
for
know
your
where you're going to
service.
end up. So I was ready. I accepted it, And some people, they think, oh, okay, I'm going to be a cop, I'm going to get to carry a gun. But, man, they don't know, they don't know. If you any kind of fear, then you're in the long line of work. Put it that way.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man, for calling in.
All right.
Thank
all
you a
right,
lot.
guys.
Thanks for giving us your point of view, and we'll talk.
And
We'll talk
it's
to you
like
soon.
I said, it's a sad situation all the way around. This cop, well, I'm glad he resigned. He never should have been a cop. Like that girl in Fort Worth, whatever, Dallas, she never should have been a cop either.
Do you know how long
But,
they were
you know.
cops for before this happened?
April
Were-
of 18.
Were they
is-
new cops?
Yeah, April of 18 is when he
Yeah,
started.
this guy's only been around like 3 years, I think, or something like that.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. So,
Yeah. Just not veterans.
yeah, right?
Well,
So,
You don't
I
keep.
know.
You
Take
don't
care,
have
man.
them work
and
night shift or
thanks
something.
for
I
your
don't know.
service, Lopez.
Later,
Okay.
Lopez.
We'll talk to you
Good
soon.
talking
My
to you.
man.
Later.
Nope. He's out. All right.
Do you think that guy was for real?
Like that.
60
That guy,
to 69, 70. He was in Vietnam. He sounded like he was like a
guarantee it, dude.
old school.
No, that guy is for real. That guy's for real. I'm seeing a couple folks chiming in on the live stream or the thing. We got Neil saying great caller. We got what's Wilbur's just saying hi to the ladies and
What's
and
up?
the gentlemen. He's
Wilbur.
he's like, what's
Wilbur.
going on?
Hey.
Turn the computer off. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't like nobody's trying to turn you off, Wilbur. He's part cyborg. I don't know if you knew that. All right, so what else we got?
What else did you want to talk about?
I don't know, man. Let's go to one of your stupid stories. You got some dumb stuff that you want to talk about. That's,
yeah. Well, this
probably-
is a big one.
Okay.
We should have this one, buddy. Should America take away tax-exempt status for charities that don't agree with same-sex marriage? What do you think? Should we take their tax-exempt status if they don't accept absolutely everybody?
All right. Well, am I right that there was a Supreme Court decision that upheld same-sex marriage?
Yes, I think so, right?
So are they?
You might have to double check on that one, but I'm.
Are they saying that organizations that don't acknowledge LGBT rights to marriage,
Right.
that's
for marriage,
that they shouldn't get the tax exempt status?
I think that's what it sounds like.
It sounds like an attack on churches.
Yes, it does sound like an attack on churches. It definitely does. So let's watch a video real quick, and we'll talk some more about this. Here's Robert Francis O'Rourke, also known as the Beto.
LGBTQ plan, and here's what you write. This is a quote. Freedom of religion is a fundamental right, but it should not be used to discriminate. Do you think religious institutions like colleges, churches, charities, should they lose their tax-exempt status if they oppose same-sex marriage?
Hell yes.
There can be no reward, no benefit, no tax break for anyone or any institution, any organization in America that denies the full human rights and the full civil rights of every single one of us. And so as president, we're going to make that a priority, and we are going to stop those who are infringing upon the human rights of our fellow Americans.
Oh, he nailed it.
Oh, yeah, did he?
Yeah.
Fellow everybody, it's still the First Amendment here, don't you think?
No, I don't know.
So
I don't know.
this Newsbusters.
This is
a great source here.
What I want to say. We should revoke the tax exempt status of all religious institutions for the good of our country.
Why?
We should do that.
Why?
Because religious institutions are a wonderful way to funnel money in for terrorist means. And
that would mean Episcopalians.
Yes,
and
possibly. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay,
I
so
haven't
there'll be
vetted
some
them. Episcopalians. I'm talking Presbyterians. I'm talking Catholics. I'm talking
no Muslims.
I'm talking
no
Muslims.
Christians.
I'm talking Jewish people.
Wait a minute.
I'm talking if you are practicing
Hold up.
Zoroastrianism. Any
keep naming more.
Name
those. 3 more.
Any of those.
Okay. Unless it's not real.
Mormon.
I'm just kidding.
Mormon and
Scientology. All these you want to pull them.
All religions.
Oh, okay, all religions.
All religions lose
no religion too.
Their tax exempt status.
It's hard to imagine.
It's not hard to imagine. Can you imagine a world where religious institutions have to pay taxes?
Well,
what is your problem with them paying taxes?
I don't like taxes. Do you think I like taxes or something?
I think.
Are you trying to tell?
Listen. They have to pay taxes just like... Why do they not have to pay taxes?
Because they're a charity. I forget there's a reason why.
Because they're a charity. Yeah.
They're a
Because they're a
charity.
501c3 based on religious institution. But I feel like...
So that means
that
they
is
give all that money back.
I believe that the separation of church and state is violated by the ability of the state.
Where does
which
all that
is
church
our
money
country.
go?
It goes to whatever they want.
Like what?
Well, if you're the Catholic
hospitals?
Church, it goes to fighting and funding the lobby
cleaning
against
poor people's
abortion.
feet.
If it's the synagogues, they're putting a lot of money into the Israeli lobby, right? And making sure that
which
our
lobby? Which Israeli
I don't know.
lobby?
It's whatever to make sure that our politicians are doing whatever is in the best interest of Israel, like moving our embassy to Jerusalem, because in the book of Peter it says that Jesus won't come back unless the Israelites inhabit.
Do they not
Jerusalem.
have freedom of religion in this country? So you're saying we'd have to amend the First Amendment.
But so we have freedom of religion, but all religions should pay their share.
All of them. You're still saying all of them.
All of them.
Well, I do want them to pay more. That'd be great.
Okay.
But they have religious freedom, and
So
there's
what was-
There's
what was
probably
our-
a reason why they get tax exempt for that reason, because it's a charity, has nothing to do with their religion, right? It's a charity, so regardless of religion, because that would be discriminating based on a religion, and we don't want that.
I think Wilbur's like 20 minutes late. So he's saying the cop's computer, and then anyone realize that there are more people that have PTSD that didn't serve our country or a peace officer? The reason I bring it up is it affects many people that are ignored. And then he says, new cars.
New cars. Okay, he's out there. Can you put on that clip that I just highlighted there?
Which one?
Let's go to some more here. This is okay. So first of all, let me preface this next story here. There's a Trump rally. Trump rallies all over the place. This one happened.
Is this the one in Minneapolis? Where
don't spoil it though.
One of the largest populations of Somali immigrants that are now American citizens in our country. And who did he disparage?
I think they're gonna vote Republican this time around.
Yeah. Okay. So this is Trump protest. What is this?
A protester spits on a Trump supporter during an interview with Vice.
Let's hear this.
It's crazy.
In 2016, something that the president was really proud of in his campaign was that it was self-funded and that he had a lot of small. I'm so sorry.
Look at him, just smiling it off. Don't get in my mustache.
I'm fine. Are you serious? I'm fine. Sir, I'm sorry that happened.
It's not how it really. That's not how people really feel. That's fucking disrespectful. But on the other hand, that shit is disrespectful too. So there's a difference.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't.
I respect your opinion.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I was just trying to take a picture.
That's all right.
You have a better attitude about that than
Well,
I would.
I'm telling you,
Does that surprise you?
that did surprise me a little bit.
How about that? That was pretty gnarly, right? Dude, he got hawked. They hawked a fat loogie on him, dude.
That's
crazy.
not the first time. I mean, there's all kinds of videos that you can find them getting spit on.
I think it's just disrespectful, man.
I think it's terrible. And it breaks your first rule. Don't be an asshole.
That's right.
That is my number one rule. I mean, spitting on somebody. Like I have no
That's old school
problem.
disrespect.
I will walk up to somebody and be like, "Man, you are in a Mexican restaurant wearing that hat." I mean, the people that are cooking your food probably are having sex with your enchilada right now because they hate you so much. Why did you decide to wear that hat here? Like I will have that conversation.
You would get punched in the face if that happened.
Oh, and I'd beg them in my mind. I beg them,
please punch me in the face
because I have a camera going in my pocket.
He's got a camera,
and I'm whispering, and they're not gonna hear my. I'm gonna edit my audio out, but when he punches me, it's going to be MAGA guy.
Next one.
Punches Mexican guy in a Mexican restaurant. That's going to be
You're going to have a whole new...
That's when I claim my 50% Mexican heritage right then.
Here's some more footage, you guys. This comes from
but not yet.
Daily Caller.
I'm applying for a loan, so...
All right, let's get that voice and start from the beginning. Savages.
Which one's the Trump supporter? The one in the white shirt?
I'm not sure exactly, but there's a different angle. I think the next video.
Seeing somebody there getting. The next video of you playing with your ex-girlfriend.
Switch that over.
What? Oh, sorry.
Here, go to that next one.
There we go.
This is just terrible. What people are doing in the
Which
streets.
one's the MAGA guy?
Guy in the middle.
There? Oh.
So look at this.
That's terrible.
Taunting him. Smack. You can like taunt around him and get in his face. You don't. Come on, you don't do that.
Let me tell you
this. Throw the freak up.
Get out of there.
Get out of there.
I know crowd logic, and crowd logic is
they stick around if there's something going on.
They are going to go nuts on you as soon as he
they're going to drink.
As soon as he punches somebody's face, then it's going to be mass assault. It's terrible. Just get out of there. So don't be an asshole. Don't provoke people. If there's a bunch of pro-Trump people going, stand on your side of the street and be your anti-Trump people. But look, there's going to be a lot of these political things going on. What are they called? They're called political rallies that Trump's holding. And look, the rhetoric is scary. I mean, he is all
it's scary
out.
to you, or what are you talking about? What rhetoric?
War on the media and the fact that he is saying that he is part of this witch hunt and that all of this is fake and blah blah blah. It's sad.
Well, that brings me to let's go to that Project Veritas. Where people are thinking like that. So
look.
Project Veritas came out with their video today. I'm not sure if you guys know. It's called Expose CNN, and there was a whistleblower from the inside that was a video satellite engineer or whatever for them, and he secretly recorded them for weeks. The 9 a.m. calls from the big cheese Jeff Zucker and a couple other high ups. It's allegedly because you don't see them, you just hear their voice, and I'm going to say that. But can we watch that? He's still pulling it up there.
Look, the thing is,
but it was exposing
the
obvious bias that CNN has.
As far as like a point of reference, let me just say, like I just recently graduated school and worked in several different capacities on crews that would have this rundown. In sports broadcasting, we all get into the trailer and we have the director come down the line and tell us what shots he wants, what compelling storyline they want to go with, like if it's Texas A&M versus SMU and they have this hard fought rivalry and there's this player on this team and this player on that team, we want to focus on that. Let's and then so and so's coming back from an injury. Like that's the storyline, right? We have a job in the media whatever your job is, to put a story out there that's compelling and that will get ratings.
Right. So you're right, but you're missing the point of this whole thing.
I'm not.
You were missing the whole point by obviously you want to gloss over the actual truth. It's not a big deal to say that CNN is biased to the left, and they wouldn't admit it. And that's
okay, but
this is what this whole thing is about.
Let's
exposing their media
be clear
bias.
that your biggest your upsetness point,
obsession,
your I'm a Mad Matterson thing that you're all
Call
about
me Maddie.
is that CNN proclaims to be the truth and the most unbiased voice out there.
Well, don't you think that that's true? Do you believe that already?
Okay, but what I want to tell you, and if we watch some of this video, I want you to tell you when he is saying, "This is a storyline. This is what I want to go with."
Right.
That
this
is
is all.
him. That is him.
And we'll
just
get
saying,
into a little bit of that.
This is where the money is for our news network.
So we have to look further on that, but let's play a little bit of this from the whistleblower.
I don't know where the affluent neighborhoods in New Jersey are.
Princeton.
Okay, let's say in Princeton, white kid gets shot at Princeton University. He's walking.
So this is one of the shorter videos.
His big brother, who's
we might just put the long one on, but we won't play it all. We'll just kind of cut to some stuff.
We're gonna get coverage on that because, oh my God, we have the precious little lake.
But 3 people get shot in Newark.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares, maybe unless it happens before you move this block.
Okay.
Yeah, you love that. I knew you were gonna pick. I was like,
I
Los is
didn't
going to
pick that
pick
one, but it's
this clip, which is about the white versus black bias
go to
in
that
the
whistleblower.
news. So, what else we got?
All right, so
I do not think we should be scared to say so.
I just want them to own where they're at. Like, hey, if we lean left, cool. Let's just say we lean left. If we lean right,
you're so critical of
let
me.
it be
You're
known.
like,
But
oh, I hate his hair.
Again, it just
Stupid
dovetails back
tie.
to that thing. I just want people to have the information to make up their own minds.
He's a guy that I
He's
used to
known Trump for a
wrestle
long
with.
time. Like they worked
that
together
would
back
rub
during The
his
Apprentice.
bone on you.
And hates his guts.
To be interested in the story, I know we're going to feel a tendency to think we're doing too much, but it's the story.
Yeah.
Expose CNN.
That's what
They
I'm
got
saying.
great cinematography there.
Yeah, it's terrible. So that's what I'm saying. This is a business. The storyline is.
We don't have time to show you the whole thing, and if you're
The storyline
if you want to watch
is
this, it was
the
big
impeachment.
news, and that was not only it. There was some weird stuff going on as well. They've
But
been
look,
trending this.
This
expose
is
CNN.
the question.
Well,
This
give
is
us
the
give us a
question.
second to. Yeah, we should know how much time left to talk about it, but I did want to bring it up. It's like we said, man. It's to show that there's definitely a bias when they say that they aren't. Don Lemon. It says just watch the video. We don't have time to watch it all here, but it proves that there is definitely media bias because Project Veritas also showed us that there's a conservative bias on their algorithm. When we talked about that before, remember that hard hat, the algorithm.
Yeah.
Anyways, we talked about Project Veritas in the past. They're doing the Lord's work. They do say that they're conservative. The thing is, I don't care if CNN
So
is
look,
left.
the-
I would just
look,
hope
look,
that
look,
they don't
look,
try to pretend that they're not left.
So the right is supposedly Fox News, right? And
Supposedly, yeah.
And then I mean,
It all
is,
should.
right?
Yeah, I hate
I mean,
that too.
That is the network that Trump watches every day, and
He just likes it, I guess.
they have to.
I lost my remote. You don't even know, Jimmy.
They have
Jimmy,
to.
I lost my remote. It
They-
was a bad day. I haven't seen it again.
They've
It
got
was a terrific one.
course corrections every day.
Diamonds
when he
across
sends a tweet out that's responding
Okay.
negatively to the way that they might have reported something, and who's gone? Shepard Smith. So he's just handed in his
you
walking
love
papers.
Shepard Smith.
They tried to keep him. They were like, "You're the only thing that's keeping us around. That's making us look like a legitimate news source," and he's gone. Where's he going? Where do you think he's going? MSNBC, CNN. Which
CNN.
one? You think he's going to CNN?
MSNBC.
You think so?
I have no idea. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
He died, didn't he?
I think he's dead.
Shepard Smith died.
They already killed him.
Oh, they already got him.
Yeah, it was Hillary got him.
Well, just like Epstein. Well, remember that guy? Remember that, you guys? It
No.
happened like 11 days ago.
It's a shame. So your
Jimmy was like,
beef
who?
against CNN.
Epstein. Who was that
your,
again?
Your beef against CNN is the fact that they.
I think it's all our beef.
They don't come out and say that they are left.
Let's not pretend that
they don't have a bias, but we all know. Like, you're the only one that doesn't know about it.
No, we do
And
know.
you know.
This is also
Okay.
just shows it's against.
But the fact that they don't go CNN, the most left-leaning news network. Like, do you remember when?
But then this is where this is to the point. Hold up a second. This is
remember
this
when
is
it
where
was WWF though?
Yeah.
And it was WWF.
Yeah.
It was the World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
And they
I don't
were
think
like,
you can say that. We got to bleep that. You can't say WWE.
You can't be a World Wrestling Federation when you're not like testing for drugs and you're there's no.
You got to test for drugs.
You gotta do some of the things like to make it legitimate. You're not even a real thing. You have to be. They went to court and they became WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment.
That's right.
Wait,
so
that's why?
Yes.
I thought it was because the World Wildlife Fund.
No.
I see. I always heard that too. That's probably an old urban. Give us a call and.
Who knows about this?
Give us a call if you know that.
Dylan.
That origin.
Dwayne. Dwayne.
So.
Dwayne.
So another problem of this video that you'll see is the head of CNN, Mark Zucker, opting out from some other stories in order to keep continuing on with his personal vendetta, quote unquote. That it says that his personal vendetta. What did Donald Trump do to Zucker? They worked together on The Apprentice. You were saying
they were on The Apprentice. He was one of the producers.
And I was saying Donald Trump probably boned his girlfriend.
He hated him. If you listen to some of the in this rundown, right, or not in the rundown, but in this little
this 9 a.m.
expose,
kind of, hey, this is what we want.
They've got a cut back to some of.
Did you say 90-minute?
No,
it's a 20-minute. 20-minute at the most.
The 9 a.m. call.
Oh, right.
But in the they cut to a clip of him talking candidly about how much he hated Trump in one of these clips. Now, it wasn't in the rundown. It was just like a video of him talking about it. But so it's nobody. It's not a surprise to anybody that Zuckerberg didn't like Trump.
So a guy gets to use his personal vendetta to.
He was hired for a reason.
To do this, it just seems
he was hired as a hit. It was a hit job.
But he was hired before Donald Trump was the president.
Who is the boss of Zuckerberg?
See, that's where we have to go up. I think Zuckerberg. Didn't we look this up? That Zuckerberg is one of the highest paid people in the world, and then Jeff Bezos is number one. Were you there? Maybe it was a different.
I don't know.
Different Jimmy.
But who does he work for? CNN, which is owned by Turner Broadcasting.
Let's ask Siri here. Okay, Google, who owns CNN? Okay, it says Turner Broadcasting System. Okay, Google, who owns Turner Broadcasting System?
Why can't we hear her? I want to hear her.
Okay, I got to turn the media up here. Let's try that again. So, okay, Google, who owns Turner Broadcasting System?
Time Warner.
So Time Warner.
Okay, who owns Turner?
Okay, Google, who owns Time Warner?
It's AT&T.
AT&T.
AT. Okay, it just keeps going up the chain.
Who owns AT&T?
Okay, Google, who owns AT&T?
AT&T Corporation's parents are the Bell Telephone Company and AT&T.
So we've reached the top there. So it's Bell and AT&T on the very top. It doesn't get any higher than that. Okay, Google, who owns Bell Telephone Company?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Divestiture of most international divisions.
Yes.
The American Bell Telephone Company was acquired for business purposes by its own subsidiary, the American Telephone and Telegraph Company.
AT&T, right there.
So AT&T owns
the American Telephone and Telegraph Company.
Yeah.
AT&T.
So
I didn't know that. Did you guys know that?
If you look it up, like if you Google,
they're on the top.
Who owns all of the media companies? You will see a graphic. There's a graphic out there with like 5 or 6 companies. It was 6 like in the textbooks 10 years ago. So now we're at maybe 5 major companies own all of the media outlets.
Yeah, dude.
So there's 5 voices that are telling us how to think. Who do we agree with? We need to do more research, because if you're freaked out about the CNN stuff, go to the article about me that I shared about the Trump fatigue syndrome that's going on in the insiders, and we've got the same thing going on over at Fox News. Shepard Smith couldn't hold on anymore, right? So, and you've got the fact that people are just waiting this out. So is that a winning strategy? Is that a winning strategy for among the witches inside the Republicans' bunker? Now this is an amazing article, and we need to share this because it's got a lot of
who owns
really
New York
good.
Magazine? It says it doesn't reveal who's in charge from my news guard here, third party. Doesn't reveal who's in charge, including any possible conflicts of interest. Oh, shit. Talking about Hunter Biden. Just kidding. Website discloses ownership and financing. They do not disclose viewership and financing.
When I started reading this article, I was a little concerned because it had a lot of Republican aide or White House staffer or high up staffer, and I was like, oh man, is this just going to be a whole bunch of unknown sources? But this guy Olivia, or this chick Olivia, this woman Olivia
Newsy. Well, it's talking about had Republican aides.
Is it?
Yeah, it says
Newsy. I thought it was an A.
Newsy.
I was like, really?
Nazi?
It's Olivia
Oh,
Nazi.
Nazi. You're like, I don't like this anymore all of a sudden.
So she interviewed Giuliani and what's his face, Gingrich, and
Newt Gingrich.
he's the tool of all tools. So anyway, amazing article. Basically, I don't want to bore you with it, and we got to take a quick break, right? So people are tired, man, and I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about it. I don't care. This guy that is running our country, I don't know why you love him, but I just want you to understand.
They're also sick and tired like me of you guys just not understanding enough, I guess. And you guys are the same way. We're feeling the same things. We're all fatigued.
We're just not going to show up to the ballot box. He's going to win again because nobody cares about the fact that our
I hope you guys don't feel that way.
Democracy
Go out there and vote.
Is crumbling at our feet. And this guy is just sending us to the slaughterhouse.
Get your ID and go vote,
for
right?
Our pelts.
Get your ID and go vote.
I guess.
Right. Good.
Do we have a video ready to go?
Yep. Okay, guys. That's it for now. We're gonna be right back. We got a little video we're gonna play.
What is this? Who's this?
This is the fabulous Lemon and Lime.
Lemon and Lime.
They are great. So we all know about Lemon.
Not Lyman.
Not Lyman. Not Don Lemon.
Never had it. Never will.
Not Don Lime. All right, so we'll be back, you guys. Give us a call.
Yeah, when we get.
Sorry for that. I know it sucks, right? It's a good song. I got close by you and closer than most to you. And what am I supposed to do? Take it away.
this is the way I knew that it could be with you. Lay on, 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 way upon the mountain where she died. All I ever wanted was your life. Deep inside the canyon I can't hide. All I ever wanted was your life. I got close by you and closer than most to you, and what am I supposed to do? Take it away, I never had it anyway. Take it away, and everything will be okay. Way upon the mountain where she died. All I ever wanted was your life. Deep inside the canyon I can't hide. All I ever wanted was your life. Yeah. That's pretty, Lemon. How'd you do that? Looks like you guys are coming out to Monkey's Nest. This is the 3rd anniversary of them being around. Go grab yourself a $1 coffee. That's a pretty good, yeah, $1 12-ounce coffee.
It's kind of late for it. No, it's not.
No, man, it's never late for coffee. All right, we're gonna keep moving on. Oh, hello, everybody. Come on in, get in. We hope you like this next song. Hope you've been liking the little lemon and lime twist to the songs we've been playing.
I hope you bring some zest into your evening.
Zest, yes. We won't leave you sour, thank you. Try not to.
Thank you for giving yourself to me and making me feel so free, creating a better me. Thank you for giving yourself to me and making me feel so free, creating a better me.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for being the moss to my stone. With you I'm never alone. Without you I'm a scoop without the crew. And I'm just me without the moon. And when I wake up, your hair is tangled in my stubble. You'll never see me look for trouble. Committed, you're the only one that burns my bubble. And I thank you for giving yourself to me and making me feel so free, creating a better me. Yeah, I'd like to thank you for giving yourself to me, yeah, and making me feel so free, creating a better me. Slow it down for Lemon.
Thank you for lighting that fire in me. My lighthouse when I'm out at sea. Without you, I'm the ship without a sail. I'm a clam without a shell.
When I wake up, it's always you I'm thinking of.
Drinking or dancing at the club. You care for me.
I care for you, we care for love, and I thank you for giving yourself to me and making me feel so free, creating a better me. I'd like to thank you for giving yourself to me
So it's not a cover. Hey, tricked you guys. All right, so we're gonna play another song here. All right. This song, it's
All right, let's not play another song. Lemon. I never met Lemon.
Lemon was great. Dude, what episodes was she on?
Oh, so many.
Yeah, we have her on the soundboard.
Crisp
didn't we?
Citrus Finish. Oh, she's on there.
I don't have the soundboard anymore with her on it.
Do you miss her?
What am I?
Do you miss her?
We miss you,
Brando?
Lemon.
Brando.
Oh, she loves
She
the
was.
sound.
She was. Oh yeah, the sparkles.
That's Lemon. Lemon. Whenever you say your name.
Crisp
Anyways,
Citrus Finish.
Little soft on Brando.
we are back. Here we are. What are we gonna talk about? Oh, we're gonna do some funny videos. Funny videos. Bump.
All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in. It's a wonderful thing that we do this stupid thing every week. I gotta be honest with you. Can I be honest?
I hope you can be honest with me. Yeah, go ahead.
I've lost the zeal for everything. Okay, so like,
what do you mean?
I mean, like, I have Trump fatigue, and I
turn off. See, what the problem is you have the notifications on every time he puts out a tweet. I think he put out like 60 tweets today. Like, oh my goodness,
Does he tweet that much?
Give it a rest.
Shit.
Yeah.
So we only hear about the good ones.
No, you hear about all the bad
I
ones. I mean, what good ones are you hearing about?
He sits there on the toilet. He texts. He's on the toilet quite
are
often.
you hearing about the zingers? Like, oh, he really got.
He probably thought
Nancy
of something funny. He's
Pelosi.
like, oh, I gotta bottle this up here. Nancy Pelosi's evil. She's the queen of all evil. Believe me, she's the worst one I've ever seen.
She says I'm
Looking
bad.
like Skeletor.
But what you don't understand is she's done things that are bad too. So here's a video that some other Mark Levin has put together.
It's true though. When you get that kind of stuff going on,
this
seeing.
is true. But
okay, go ahead.
when you watch that video that we showed some of the other week, like that Mark Levin video, that investigative journalism, which is the rules, which sucks that our people that we vote in to power to make these decisions for us. What are they doing? They're colluding to scam us out of money. So yeah, it sucks. All right, what do we have here? Funny video? Am I gonna laugh?
Yeah, let's watch this funny video here. This is called "Them Hammer Fist Ain't Shit." Now, first of all, pause this real quick. What's funny about this? You have to get Reddit. Sorry, I was like spacing out because I was like, why is this still moving? You got to get on Reddit and you got to get on fight porn.
This is screwing me up. We need to get a monitor of
what he's seen. I should just look over at you look there. But this comes off of Reddit, off of r/fight porn. Public freakouts.
Fight porn?
Public
fight
freakouts
porn.
is a good one.
Public freakouts.
Watch people die inside is also one of my favorites.
Oh, I didn't know that one. I should check that one out. It is just a great way of living life, is watching people get in fights.
And so is this a fight that we're about to watch?
Yes, it is. And this is called Them Hammer Fist Ain't Beep.
Okay.
Check her out.
I think I've seen this one, actually.
Huh? Oh, shit. What happened? Do you want to goddamn say it again? Oh, shit. Wow. Do what? Oh, shit.
Wait, pause it. Okay. What is it? Real quick. Look at his headset.
Yeah, he's got this old school headset.
What is it
on.
about? There's something about truckers these days. They've all got this monster headset, and they are just, who are they talking to? They are driving hundreds of thousands of miles.
Have you never had a CB radio before?
Listen, I've had a CB radio.
Oh, man, it's
but
fun.
These
You
guys
just
are not
talk
on
to people.
CB. They are not on CB radio.
Probably listening to podcasts.
No, they're talking to like their internet girlfriend in Canada.
Like cabbies in New York, how they're on the phone all the time.
And like, could you like? It makes me want to like. I cringe anytime I do meet somebody that is a truck driver, because I'm like, do not make friends with this person. They might ask for your phone number. And then could you imagine?
Are you worried they're going to call you on a long trip?
From like a Boise, Idaho to like L.A. trip with some green beans. And then I'm just stuck on the phone for 2.5 days listening to this all like white crossed out, jabroni.
Let's get back to this video.
this video.
Oh, shit. What you talking about? Hell, you got me out.
Oh
shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, there's some slow hammer fists. Oh. His headset is gone. And a kick.
Can we go back to the headset flying off?
Boom!
Got him with the uppercut.
I popped the mic there. I'm sorry about that.
One more time.
I gotta see. Those Oakleys.
There's the headset.
There's the headset.
Now, what's all this you talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
What was all that you talking about?
That was great.
Now, what was your complaint? That's good customer service. You know, if all customer service calls happen like that, like, we'd probably get right to the issue after the beating.
All right, let's go to the next video.
So
this one
what
is
this?
this
What
one
is
is great.
No,
It
this
simply is
is my
Alex
boy.
Jones sucks at Mario Kart. Hit it.
Okay.
We're gonna get you, assholes. Just know that. Fuck them! Fuck them! Sick of their shit. I don't fucking care anymore.
He got hit by the blue shell, man. Are you not familiar with the Mario Kart?
Was that him really playing Mario Kart?
No, it was.
Okay.
Play that again.
Oh, man, just
Sorry.
put it down.
He's shut it.
Yeah, so we played that other one a bunch of times. We gotta at least play this one a few times.
You gotta let me know when our countdown happens. I think we got some time.
We only got 8 minutes left, you guys. We're gonna have some fun with some more with these videos. I got a couple more for you.
We're gonna get you, assholes. Just know that. Fuck them! Fuck them! Sick of their shit. I don't fucking care anymore.
Oh, that's what it is. He was in first place, and then he got
dropped
hit.
to 12th, right at the finish line.
That's. Oh, it's. You know what?
Listen.
It's so many levels to that joke.
Let me tell you this, Alex Jones. You listen to me. I'm telling you right now. You come at me with your Mario Kart, not knowing how to drive a kart.
You don't even sound serious.
You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch.
I'm telling you,
You fucking goddamn.
I'm gonna beat you in Mario Kart. I challenge you to Mario Kart right now, and I'll be the stupid turtle. I'll be the turtle. What is it? Squiggly. I'll be Squiggly or the princess.
Get
I'll be the
over
princess
it. You
or
always
the
pick
Squiggly.
Mario. Mario has got the most.
What does he have all
talent.
the?
He's
I'll
got all
be
the good stuff.
Bowser.
It's like Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk. He's got like the
You be
better stats.
Mario. I'll be Bowser.
All right, take it easy.
Dummy.
All right, let's go to the next one here. This one is Alex, not Alex Jones. I just read that one. We got this is Christopher Columbus, and this is a clip that I like to play every Columbus Day. I don't know if you guys are Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day.
I'm an Indigenous Peoples Day.
I'm
know
just
what?
going. It's another bank holiday that I don't care about.
I was on the phone with a customer who is a person of color, and I said,
Did you tell over the phone?
That's right. It is. I was like, it was like the traffic was really good today, and she was like, yeah, because it's a holiday, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Indigenous Peoples Day, and she went.
Oh,
like,
shit.
I visibly heard her go.
Here we go.
Don't try and.
Don't try to trigger this liberal. I want my car done right.
Just is a car done, you know?
Because what if you say you're for Trump? Oh, there's a click going on in your cams there, and we might have to go ahead and replace that whole engine block while we're at it there. I thought I saw something nimbly-bimbly in there.
I unironically was calling it Indigenous Peoples Day today. And
unironically?
I mean, yeah, I am a Columbus hater. Like, I feel like he is the biggest idiot in the history of our country.
Howard Zinn's.
Like, number one,
terrible.
Why is it called America? Why is this country called America?
You know, there's a name, I think.
No, let me tell you why.
Oh,
okay.
you know.
I asked the question ironically. So the reason why it's called America is because Columbus thought he discovered India or a route to India. And even though he hit the West Indies,
all right,
right?
we know the story of Christopher Columbus, right?
And then never, maybe
everyone
made
knows
it
that,
to,
right?
To Florida, but and then like slaughtered hundreds of thousands of natives.
Well, you know, maybe
maybe
you're right. I don't know. Anyways, can we get to the clip?
What he didn't do was go back and give them the maps and say, you know what? I discovered Colombia.
Colombia.
Like, this could have been called Colombia.
Maybe
like
he
United
was trying to be
States of
respectful, and he
Colombia.
thought, okay, well, this is their India.
Yeah. So
and why didn't
then
he called them
Amerigo
Indians?
Vespucci comes through here, and is like, holy mackerel!
He's got hold up.
This guy thinks that he discovered India or a route to India, but this is actually a new land. These are not Indians. I've seen it. I've been to India. These are not Indians.
Making stuff up again.
These are natives of some new land. And Amerigo Vespucci goes back, has the map
Hungry
drawn.
for some Vespucci.
Vespucci or something like that. He
Vespucci.
goes back.
It's good with some mozzarella.
He has the map drawn, and he calls it America. America, America, God bless his name. I don't know the words. And crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
What?
Something like that.
What was that all about? Let's go to the next Sopranos clip.
All right.
Because Tony Soprano's got some.
What do we got?
What, football again?
Football
He's not gonna
again?
get hurt. He's a tough kid.
Very difficult.
Oh, Jesus.
3 minutes?
Having a discussion about Christopher
I
Columbus.
got 5 minutes on here.
They would make fine servants.
Nope, we're off air at 11:28.
With 50 men, we could subjugate them.
Subjugate.
3 minutes?
And make them do whatever we want. That doesn't sound like a slave trader to you?
George Washington had slaves, the father of our country.
Well, what's your point?
His history teacher, Mr. Cushman, is teaching your son that if Columbus was alive today, he would go on trial for crimes against humanity like Milosevic in, Europe.
Your teacher said that.
It's not just my teacher, it's the truth. It's in my history book.
So you finally read a book and it's bullshit.
Tell me.
Look, you had to walk in Columbus's shoes to see what he went through. People thought the world was flat, for crying out loud. Then he lands on an island with a bunch of naked savages on it. I mean, that took a lot of guts.
Took a lot of
You
guts.
remember when we went to Florida, the heat, and those bugs?
Well, like it took guts to murder people and put them in chains.
He was a victim of his time.
Okay, pause it.
He discovered America's way.
Pause. Wait, I can't do it.
There's one more line left in there.
Yeah, it's almost done, Jimmy.
Okay, go ahead.
He did. He was a brave Italian explorer, and in this house, Christopher Columbus is a hero. End of story.
Okay.
Okay, that was it.
He's a brave. I don't know how you guys feel about him.
He was an explorer. Hey, what's he supposed to do? There's a bunch of negative natives, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know what you want
that
somebody
is
to do.
The America that we're living in. That's the America that we're fighting to make great again. We want to be a bunch of mindless goombas that are just like, hey, what's the matter, you?
That's what we want, right? Well, it's Christopher Columbus Day. I don't know what you guys want to say, but this next one, why don't you turn this on here? Go to that next one here. This is from Reddit. The Donald. Oh, quarantined the Donald here. I think it's back to normal. There's a lady that says, F Christopher Columbus, and a nice, beautiful comment. What does that comment say?
They were refugees looking for a better life, bringing diversity and inclusion.
All right.
So okay, that's the new spin on it. That's brilliant,
isn't it?
Yeah. Like, hey, they were refugees. What is the matter with
30
you?
seconds.
Like, really? 30 seconds? Okay, I gotta get a thing up. Hold on, right? Don't I have to do that?
It's brilliant. It is. It's brilliant. And yeah,
There we go.
they were immigrants that
There we go.
that came in bringing diversity and culture, inclusion. Don't be a bigot.
Pox-covered blankets.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for watching us. We'll see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thanks to everybody.
EmergencyExitPodcast.com.
What was our man? Our dude?
Lopez.
Lopez,
Thanks
man.
For calling in.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you
Thanks
your
for
service.
listening. 10 at 10,
If that
everybody.
is your real name.
Yeah. Wilbur, thanks for listening. Thanks, Nate, Neil. Thanks, everybody else that tuned in. Marilyn. We got Mark. We got Dwight. We got Mary Pollen. We got I shouldn't have said her whole name.
Richard
we got,
Bennett was on
Richard
there.
Bennett, Kevin, James, Lisa.
Can't name them all. There's a million
Can't
of you
name
guys
them.
out there.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
I think we're off, guys.
We're on.
So.
All right.
Oh wait, that's right.
That's right.
Rip